What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by when you do stop by. And tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys a review of what happened at NXT UK Takeover in Cardiff. Not very many matches to go over. There wasn't that many matches at all, really, but I just want to go over them all. A few of them I do have some things to say, and then there's a few of them that I don't have much to say. Like the first match that happened of the night was Noam Dar versus Travis Banks. I don't have too much to say really about that. Noam Dar unfortunately did end up defeating Travis Banks. But the only really thing I have to say about that is Noam Dar finally won a match without cheating. So I'll give him props for that. But I still think Travis Banks should have came out of it on top or whatever. Knowing that at one point he was going for that NXT UK Championship, or at least trying to call out the champion anyways. So I thought, it'd be a good idea to have him gain some momentum, and having Noam Dar win was not the way to do it. Next match was Cesaro versus Ilja Dragunov. Now, Ilja has not been in NXT UK that long, and I think, in my opinion, Cesaro, I'll give him credit where credit's due. Like, he's tough, but it was too soon to have Ilja lose, in my opinion. Usually when a superstar debuts, you want them to start winning matches and start really gaining momentum towards something big in NXT UK. And having Ilja lose pretty quickly, like I can't remember exactly how long he's been in NXT UK now, but it hasn't really been that long. And Cesaro already came to defeat Ilja Dragunov, and that doesn't really make sense to me. So it was too soon for Ilja to lose. So Ilja definitely should have came out the winner for that match, and then maybe start a feud with Cesaro, having Ilja win the feud, and then later on down the road finding someone else and probably losing to that guy. But I don't think he should have lost to Cesaro. So Ilja should have won, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is the best match that happened tonight. Was Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews defeating Gallus and Grizzly Young Veterans to become the new NXT UK Tag Team Champions. Definitely, in my opinion, the best match of the night. I'm really glad that Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews won. I was hoping they would. I was getting pretty sick and tired of the Grizzly Young Veterans just saying how great they were, and really they weren't. They didn't really defend the championships too much. They defended it every now and then, but they didn't defend it as much as they should have as champions. So the titles were just becoming irrelevant, and now Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews hold the championships. So hopefully they'll bring more prestige to the titles now that they have it. So I'm really glad that they won. That was the best match of the night in my opinion. Then we have Joe Coffey versus Dave Mastiff. This match had a lot of momentum in it. It was a lot of action. It was absolutely great between these two. So this match was a last man standing match, and it was Joe Coffey versus Dave Mastiff. Now, Dave Mastiff is one of the greatest NXT UK superstars that we have on the roster. And Joe Coffey, he likes to try to find the cheap way out of things. And I understand that's the whole heel character. That's the reason why I don't like heels, first of all. A lot of people just say, well, that's just how the heels are. That's just, that's what they do. That's their job. And I keep telling them, I'm like, I know that's their job. I'm not saying it's not their job. They're not doing the job. I know it's their job. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that's the reason why I hate heels personally, because I don't respect people, and some heels are even like that in real life. Now, most people obviously, play a character or whatever, and they're completely different outside of wrestling, but there is actually quite a few superstars who are actually like that in real life too, similar to what their character is. Now, Joe Coffey I'm not sure about, but Joe Coffey does like to find the cheap way out of things, and personally to me, I don't like people that try to find the cheap way to get to the top or to win. I like them to actually earn it with hard-earned respect and just really muscle down, man up, and actually win like a man and stop finding shortcuts to win matches. Because that it might get you a championship, but people aren't going to see you as an actual champion if you find a way to get there by just going by cheap shots and creating shortcuts and getting it by not earning it, in my opinion, Dave Mastiff definitely should have won that match. but Joe Coffey ended up winning by kicking a travel case into Obama's knee, causing him to fall back down. Dave Masters was using that to get back up, and then Coffey did a little cheap shot and kicked that case down, having Joe Coffey unfortunately win. But Dave Mastiff actually impressed me a lot more in that match than Joe Coffey did, like a lot more. I mean, without Dave Mastiff in that match, I probably would have been falling asleep, actually, to be honest with you guys about that. Joe Coffey he doesn't really interest me. Like, he's just not, he's kind of bland in the ring, in my opinion. But this match right here has, from what I've seen, has the most heat. Kaylee Ray, unfortunately, defeating Toni Storm. Now, one thing that's really kind of pissing me off about this is people, I don't even know really how to say it, but like, people, before Toni Storm became the champion, it was Rhea Ripley, and people were saying that Rhea Ripley, was a bad champion, that she sucked, or that she was ugly, and all this stuff, or whatever. And then when Toni Storm won the championship, they were all like, yes, Toni Storm's the champion, she's awesome, she's amazing, and she's so talented, all that stuff. And not even far into her reign, people started just randomly out of nowhere, for no reason, just randomly started saying Toni Storm needs to lose that championship, she sucks, she's horrible, and all this stuff. And guys, just make up your damn minds. Please, just make up your dang minds. Stop turning on people that didn't even do anything for you to turn on them for. Like, Toni Storm didn't do anything to have people turn on her. They just decided to turn on her. Like, hey, we're just going to go ahead and turn on Toni Storm now. Because we have the cheater here, the Kaylee Ray, that likes to cheat, and that's a big bully, and now she's here, and we want her to be champion, because we don't think that Toni Storm deserves to be champion. Blah, blah, blah. We think a cheater deserves to be champion, someone that creates shortcuts to get to the top to become champion. That's who needs to be champion. No. Okay, Kaylee Ray became champion. You guys are so excited about it. I'm not, but everyone else seems so excited to see Kaylee Ray as champion. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. I've been watching wrestling for 20 years. I know how this thing works. It's going to happen. Kaylee Ray is going to be one of the worst champions you guys have ever seen, because she's going to find shortcuts to get her way to the top, to keep the title. She's going to have the championship for a while. In every single match, every single defense, she's going to find shortcuts and really take a cheap shot just to win, so she can keep that championship for a while, because she can't do it on her own. She can't do it without, she's going to find somebody to help her. If not somebody, she's going to try to do something to just create shortcuts to win, because she can't do it fair and square. Okay? Kaylee Ray is going to be a very bad champion. You guys might not see that. I see that right now. Kaylee Ray just won the championship tonight. Okay, she just won the championship not long ago at all. And I can already see from Kaylee Ray that she's going to be a bad champion. She's gonna back down from a lot of fights. There's gonna be people that's gonna come up and be like, hey, I want to challenge you for the UK Women's Championship, and she's gonna know that they can beat her, so she's gonna back down because she doesn't want to lose the title. That's what Kaylee Ray's gonna do. So she's gonna be a horrible champion because of that. I've already seen that from Kaylee Ray. That's my opinion. That's definitely going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but it will definitely happen in her title reign, where she's going to start backing down from fights, and she's going to make up that excuse saying, I don't fight when you want to fight. I fight when I say I'm ready. And the only reason why she's saying that is because she doesn't want to face that person, because she knows she's going to lose. So, to me, that was one of the worst matches of the night. Kaylee Ray defeating Toni Storm. Toni Storm, in my opinion, will always be the true champion, because she earned it. She earned a lot of respect from the crowd at the beginning, and then all of a sudden, a lot of people just turned on her. And now people are doing that thing to her, saying that Toni Storm, I'm glad Toni Storm lost. She's ugly. She's, she doesn't look good. She's ugly as hell. Have you guys seen Kaylee Ray by chance? Okay, her face looks like a parrot and a human combined. Okay? And, I mean, if you guys are saying that Toni Storm is so ugly, are you guys blind? Seriously, are you guys freaking blind? Like, have you seen Toni Storm, or are you looking at someone completely different? Because I look at Toni Storm, and she is not ugly. So I don't know what you guys are saying about her being ugly. I don't understand that. You guys are just really, like, you're blind if you really think that she is, okay? I mean, you guys are part of those guys like just sit in your mom's basement and then you end up getting in a relationship with your mom because you can't find anyone else. Okay, that's what you guys are. You guys just don't see, you guys don't see talent or any of that. All you guys do is you pick someone to hate, then you hate them, and then you call them ugly and untalented when Toni Storm is actually the best NXT UK Women's Superstar on NXT UK. Whether you guys like it or not, she is the best female on NXT UK. Even though she lost the NXT UK Women's Championship, she's still the best NXT UK Women's Champion. She's still the best female superstar on NXT UK. She's still better than Katie Ray. Katie Ray is going to find a way to make that title boring and an afterthought and all that. That's my whole opinion thing on it. And I mean, I don't know. That's just me on it. Then we got Walter versus Tyler Bate. Walter has already made the United Kingdom Championship irrelevant, and Tyler. I mean, that match was a really good match. I will say that it was a really good match. Like, that match did end up lasting about 40 minutes, and it was a really good match. But Tyler Bate definitely should have won. I mean, he is the inaugural NXT UK champion. You know, he's the first champion that NXT UK has ever had, and he definitely should have won the championship back. It would have been freaking awesome to see that. But unfortunately, Walter won. Walter is, in my opinion, again, one of those bland, boring superstars. No, Imperium did not interfere tonight, which I'm really surprised they didn't, but they did not interfere tonight. But that doesn't mean that they're going to interfere and help Walter win in other matches. It doesn't mean that, but Walter is the worst United Kingdom champion I have ever seen, and he hasn't even held the title for that long. And now you guys are saying that Walter's a better champion than Pete Dunne. I'm sorry. Who was the guy? Who was that guy? I forgot what his name was. Who was that guy that held the United Kingdom champion for almost 700 days? Who was that? Oh yeah, that was Pete Dunne, the one that you guys are saying it was a bad champion. That's right. Yeah, it was that guy. Okay, if he's a bad champion, then explain to me why he held the title for 700 days, defending the title as well. So keep that in mind. Think about that, and then think again who the bad champion really is. Walter is still short in his reign, and you guys are already saying he's a better champion than Pete Dunne. Yet Pete Dunne held the title for almost 700 days. So you guys are just not making any sense. Like, I don't know what you guys are drinking, but I think you need to kind of slow down on the alcohol and cocaine, and slow down on all the drugs and alcohol, because you guys have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm not talking about my subscribers, by the way. I'm talking about the people that I've been seeing in the comments. I comment a lot on these videos, so sometimes these people probably click on my channel and see the videos I have and just see what kind of stuff I do on YouTube. You know, the people that I comment to or whatever, you know, because I comment on their comments and then they'll probably click on my profile to see what kind of stuff I upload. So it's for those people that come across this video. It's not for my subscribers, so I'm not hating on you guys. I'm hating on the idiots who comment on the NXT or the WWE videos and stuff. So yeah, this is not directed to you guys, it's directed to them. But still, like, these guys just don't understand wrestling, and then they're like, I've been watching wrestling for 5 years. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, congratulations. I've been watching wrestling for 20 years. I think I know more. Okay? These people just don't understand at all. It's like, just because you've been watching wrestling for 20 years doesn't mean you know how it works. And I'm like, I've been watching wrestling for 20 years. What do you think I've been doing in that 20 years? Knowing how wrestling works. Okay, you don't watch wrestling for 20 years and not even know what it is. Like, that's the kind of something I'm talking about with these people. These people just don't understand. They don't know what they're saying. I mean, you don't watch wrestling for that long and just watch it and not even know what's going on. Okay, I know how wrestling works. I've been watching for 20 years. I'm invested in it. Like, this is one of my favorite things to do is watch wrestling, play wrestling, all that stuff is one of my favorite things. It's my favorite sport. You know, so I mean, I watch wrestling for the entertainment, but I also watch it to actually bring it all in and see how the whole system works and stuff. And I've been doing that for 20 freaking years, and these people don't think I know how wrestling works. And I know more than most of those people on that freaking WWE site. Anyways, that was my whole review. That's what I think about the whole entire thing, about NXT UK. In my opinion, the whole entire show, I would probably have to give a 2 out of 10. And the reason why it has a 2, the 2 is from Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. If they did not win, if it was either Gallus or Grizzled Young Veterans, I wouldn't even get it a rating. It'd be a 0 out of 10, because that pay-per-view, NXT UK Takeover, was completely trash. It was so bad. Like, it was, I expected way more. I mean, like, I expected Travis Banks to win, I expected Dragunov to win, I expected Dave Mastiff to win, I expected Tony Storm to win, and I expected Tyler Bate to win. That's what I expected, but that didn't really happen. The only good match was Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. So I'm giving NXT UK Takeover Cardiff, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 rating. It just was a very, very bad pay-per-view. Hopefully they make up for it for the next NXT UK Takeover, which they have not announced yet, but hopefully they make up for it doing that one and see what comes up for that. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like future content videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you guys.